Hello everyone, my name is Musimenta Wycliffe, and once again I welcome you to the Rest of Us podcast. And today we are going to discuss about artificial intelligence versus human intelligence, looking about who wins the future. And I bring you Bahindi Emmanuel, who is a software engineer and an IT technician. Bahindi Emmanuel, welcome to the Rest of Us podcast.
Thank you, Wycliffe. It's a pleasure having me here. Once again, my name is Emmanuel Bahindi. I am a software engineer. I'm also the founder and CEO for the Center of Technology Evolution, call it COT Technologies, a software development company and an IT training hub with a belief of building softwares and the builders. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. So today we are looking about what is artificial intelligence. Our topic being artificial intelligence versus human intelligence, and looking about who wins the future. So I would like to ask software engineer Bahindi Emmanuel, what is artificial intelligence?
Well, just like a baby gets born, they sit, crawl, stand, and walk, and blah, blah, blah. I will start by challenging the viewers. Yeah. So many people today, when you talk about artificial intelligence, they think of ChatGPT. Yeah. So going back to what is artificial intelligence, in a layman understanding, artificial intelligence is a copy of a human being. Say AI is a replica, yeah, of human intelligence. Yeah. So when you talk about artificial intelligence, you're looking at data, processing the data, and making sense of that data to automate repetitive human tasks. The purpose of AI coming into like the market is to help automate. Recently, we used to see human beings in car manufacturing companies painting cars using spray guns or even using brushes. Yeah. But today, cars are being sprayed using robots.
Yes.
That's automation.
Okay.
You're automating processes that will be done by a human being. Okay. So that is artificial intelligence. AI does not get tired. Yeah. Okay. So in simple terms, that is artificial intelligence.
Okay, thank you so much, Bahindi Emmanuel. About artificial intelligence, as you said, so many people out there have misconceptions and myths about AI. Those are the students that use it at school for research. There are employees that use it for drafting their work to make it fast and what. But what are those misconceptions or myths about AI that you say they are not true, that are not real about it?
So we shall not exploit all the myth about AI, but going back to our communities here, so many people think one of the myths is people think is AI such as the internet. The real fact is artificial intelligence does not search the internet. That is a different capability that has been introduced in AI platforms. Yeah. And here we would like to I would like to inform the viewers that when it comes to our communities here, people think they think of AI, they think of ChatGPT, Cloud AI, like Google Gemini. They think about Perplexity. They only think about generative AI. There are so many types of AI that are even more powerful than generative AI. But people are used to interacting with the web, talking to ChatGPT, talking to Cloud AI. That's the only AI they know. So now, when it goes back to the myth, they have a belief that AI searches the internet.
Yes.
It does not.
Yes.
That is a new capability. Another myth people think, they think bigger AI models are always correct.
Yes.
For example, if you're on ChatGPT free version, you'll not get the same capabilities like me, who is paying $25.
So meaning people actually have to subscribe and make payments with ChatGPT, because I've seen many students rely on ChatGPT, but actually they can't afford maybe to subscribe and pay those payments. So if it is relied on, it can not generate maybe correct data or information.
Um, the access to premium services does not mean AI is truthful. The access to premium services helps you like improve the quality of your response by gaining access to bigger algorithms and to stronger algorithms, and also gaining access to bigger volumes of data. Yeah. So that one is another challenge that is introduced. Students or the people think bigger AI models are correct, which is not true.
Okay.
They are actually, that is in AI language, it's called like hallucination. When you talk of hallucination, is a situation where artificial intelligence will always give you a response regardless. It will give you an answer that sounds like it is true when it is actually wrong.
Okay, that actually happens most of the time.
Yeah,
with
so
ChatGPT.
Yeah. So to the viewers, you need to be so careful. When we talk of these things, you need to understand that this is like a storage box where you're putting your money in a safe. Whenever you need it, you can pick it. So in other words, artificial intelligence depends so much on data that is fed into it. I will challenge you, Wycliffe. Type in your phone,
Yes.
what is my mother's name? If artificial intelligence is actually intelligent, like it says, I want Wycliffe to type in ChatGPT, what is my mother's name? We'll see. Tell the people.
Actually, it is bringing a close name. It is telling me Carol, but my mama's name is not Carol.
What is her name?
Her name is Felista.
Felista is not even close to Carol.
Maybe because it is a she name.
By saying my mother's name, anyone knows that must be female.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not even close to the answer. So you, by searching and failing to get the right answer, that is a good response now to the viewers. If you feed your mother's name into the chatbot, yeah, it will store it in the database. Excuse me. So next time you ask about it, for example, ask it, what is your name? What is my name? Let's start from there. What is my name?
What is my name? Yeah, it has given me actually Musimenta Wycliffe.
It has said Musimenta, which is a correct name. But do you know why? I was very inquisitive, yeah, about knowing what response it brings. Because I knew at one point in time, Wycliffe could have drafted a CV with her name, with his name pasted in the chatbot.
And even my applications last.
Even the applications. So now, this is, if Wycliffe had never put his name in the chatbot, it would have never known who is even using the chatbot. So when we talk of AI, look at it as a safe. Yeah. Yeah. It will never know things that have never been fed into its database. Therefore, AI can never beat human intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So according to the fact that AI is smart, AI is fast, AI has a broad database, do you think what is now happening to the people that are now over relying on using AI, or what do we do with the fact that AI is interfering and
Um,
with humans?
AI is not interfering with humans. Look at AI more like the way you can have a tractor at home and laborers with a hand hoe. A laborer with a hand hoe, they will take more time to plow a garden. But with a tractor, I will plow it in one day. So AI should be seen in the angle of AI being a tool, yeah, not as a replacement of human beings in terms of their work. When we look at an example of manual hand hoe laborers and vis-a-vis the tractor, we can see that the tractor is not actually replacing the human being. What the tractor is doing, it is improving efficiency. Yeah, but still it needs a human being to operate it so that it can be efficient, so that it can support, so that it can fasten the work. Now, because artificial intelligence can master these repetitive patterns without forgetting, therefore a human being is saved in terms of time. You can get your tasks done so fast and then give it a human touch. So AI, look at AI as a tractor, and AI needs a human being for it to operate. Yeah. So to me, I wouldn't say AI is a threat, but whoever adopts AI will become more productive in this AI revolution. Yeah.
So meaning, as of current, anyone out there that is trying to avoid AI may face a challenge of that they may be kicked out maybe of the workplace, or they may face a challenge of adapting with the current education because of the research that may be supported by AI. And then what do you think? Do the humans can do better that where AI actually struggles to pick out the
When we talk of, for example, when you ask about like where do humans do better than artificial intelligence, during this robust growth in AI technologies, we see that people who will adapt the tool are going to be more productive on the market. It's like knowing Microsoft Excel, going as a finance person in a company, you need to know it. If you don't know it, no job for you. So now, when it goes back to who is going to still be relevant, someone who is going to be relevant to me, in my own opinion, someone who is going to be relevant is that person who will have problem-solving skills. Yeah, you cannot replace a problem solver. Yeah, in other words, AI is going to be a requirement in different institutions, but you need to have problem-solving skills. Let's say you find maybe, for example, a simple example, you have a big organization and it is having clocking issues. You develop for them maybe a clocking system to track how staff are checking in and checking out. That idea you put on paper is going to make you different. But today, AI can develop the software in 2 days or 1 day, depending on the capabilities of the subscription you have paid for. But what is creating a difference is not the software, but the idea you put on table. That I think we can bring a clocking system that is going to make everyone different.
Yeah, very true, because today we have seen AI doing a lot of things, writing, coding, generating images. It is even coming to the